Welcome back to the channel, everyone, on our series here at Transport Fever 2. I have decided that today I would like to expand our passengers network. And one of the things I would like to do is get we'll say two things: more trains connecting more cities and planes. I'm not sure if planes will even be profitable. I just want them. I can have them, so I want them, and I'm gonna have them. All right. Just to recap, we brought in last episode Henderson and Pueblo, so they will be in part of our intention today, because I want a passenger network now between all the cities, because they are growing. I mean, Sunnyvale has over 800 people. Wichita Falls has 600. Even Pueblo, I think, is at over 500. So I'm going to pause real quick. Let's see, Marietta, 700. Yeah, so, I mean, we have definitely enough people to start shipping them around. And the first thing I want to work on, just because I think it would be fun, I think it would probably lose money, especially since Pueblo doesn't even have any bus network are currently set up, is we're going to do a plane. We're going to have a plane go from Pueblo to Murrieta. I just think that's cool. I don't know. We don't have one yet. I want to see how they work. I haven't really used planes. I've done most things by train and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. And I'm thinking in the mountains out here would be really cool. We'll just bust them in from the city. Like, obviously we can, connect it or whatever, but I think we're going to put a passenger train over there. I think I'm going to keep my train separate. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what the most efficient way is. I'm just going to do it how I want, because that's what I want to do. So first, we're going to work on getting 2 airfields down. And I think it'd be cool just to kind of take off and land in between these 2 mountains here. So we're going to try to make this a little cost efficient, because they are expensive. I'm assuming planes are expensive too. 2 things I did off screen. I upgraded all of our trains to, at the time, the highest steam engine to make them faster. So they're all kind of working and operating at good now. So they're much faster. And then I let it run, so we had some money to work with here. So we're going to plop this down. I'm going to need a little room. 5 million. We can do that. Terminals. Oh. Well, we can always add terminals. So, okay. Now we're over here in Marietta. And I was trying to think about where I want to put this. Yet again, I think I'm going to have a passenger train line set up over here, and we have the cargo over there. So I'm thinking we're going to do another. Wow, that is extremely expensive. Hold on before I commit. Maybe put it right here in the back. I was gonna put it up here, but I mean, 23 million. Oh, 6 million. It kind of looks a little funky, because it's, at least the other one was in like a really cool spot. This is kind of adjacent to the mountain. So maybe we'll put it back here along the back side of Murrieta. Let's do that. So let's take this, grab our streets here. To make this, wow. Collision. Yeah, they're roads. They can collide. It's almost a square. We're going to take that as a square. It looks like a square to me. And then we're going to put this in the back here. 5 million. Much better than 23. Okay, so we're going to plop that down. Then we already have a bus line. So we're going to just have to add a stop over here. And we want it right there. Maybe over here? Passenger terminal, but I guess they have to walk through. Well, they can walk a bit. It's fine. And then we will take our bus line, manage the line. And so which direction it's going? It's going this way. So we want to go from Smith Street, add a station, We're going to plop that right in between so they go around. So they will pick up and drop off at the airport. Perfect. Let's go ahead here. Where do I buy? Here we go. Let's see what kind of planes we even have. I'm not even totally sure. Whoa, look at the Douglas DC. 331 kilometers per hour. It is funny. I don't know how fast that is. Obviously, I live in America and we use miles per hour. So to me, that looks like a huge number, but it could be like 140. I know it's a lot closer. It's probably to like 250 or 270. But it is just funny when I look at these numbers. They're so much bigger, and I don't know what they are. But I don't want to get in an argument over Imperial versus whatever everyone else uses. The metric system. Holy crap. I was about to really embarrass myself. Okay. So we will buy how much does that cost? Only 1.7 million? We're gonna have a fleet. Before I do that, let's do it. Let's just hard commit. And we will put let's start with 4. I think 4 is excessive, since we don't even know if this is going to work. But look at that. Almost the whole map. That's cool. I mean, I'm hoping it's profitable, but if not, I think it's just going to look sick. And that is good enough for me. So we will do plain Urieta to Pueblo. This is going to be so cool. I hope the planes look sick in the air. I haven't actually used them before. So that's going to be really exciting. And then over here, we actually have to set up a bus network as well, because we don't have a bus network currently, and we need roads because the airport is not connected. So let's go ahead. One thing we're going to have to do very soon is actually start upgrading our road network. We have a lot. So I think we're playing at half speed. Yeah, half speed. We're 1937, and we just got trucks that can go up to 60 kilometers per hour. And we're going to have to do a whole bunch of upgrading of our roads to kind of make that work. Right now, they all have a top speed, I think, of around 40. So we're going to have to upgrade all of those roads before we upgrade the vehicle. So hopefully this plane route can make us some money, because that is going to be a very expensive endeavor, but it will be good for both our city growth and our production chains. Because when we do that, we're definitely going to have to analyze all the lines too to make sure that they're actually being productive. So let's get a bus route. And then we will go here. Here. Does this one covers pretty much that whole area? So we'll go way out here, because you see we're starting to expand pretty far. And maybe if I put it right here, we'll get all the expansion going on here. Okay. And then we'll quickly make that line. Go. Where do we want to go? Let's go this way. I hope I don't hit a cargo. If you hit a cargo one, it just breaks the whole thing. Boom. Bus. Pueblo. Bus route. Perfect. I don't know if you've noticed this by now, but we're on episode 5, and I have stopped caring about the color of the lines. It helps early on, but now I'm just like clicking on the vehicles or clicking on the buildings and just going directly to where the route is. So don't hate me. You can only stay organized for so long, or at least I can. I'm sure other people are much more organized than me. And then let's go over here. I think we don't really have... Yeah, we're still working on the Schneider PB2. I wonder when the next upgrade comes in for the buses, because I haven't seen anything yet. So I'm hoping they come in soon, but we're going to probably... This is a decent sized city, so we'll go 15 for now and see how they cover it. Because yet again, I don't know if anyone's even going to take these planes. But well, we'll see. Yeah, let's see. Bus line. Bus. All right. Well, I should name them correctly, even if I'm not going to do the colors. And then let's shoot back over and see how many buses we have going on our bus route. Because in theory, so we'll up this a bit. In theory, these planes here that we have in our depot, and this plane route should increase the amount that we need for the buses. Let's do that. We're going to hit start. Oh, look at them. Oh, they are shiny. Look at this. They are shiny. Now, I should probably pause this real quick, because right now there is no one here. And let's say low load any, and they will wait up to 3 minutes. Uh-oh. Line contains too few stations. What did I do? I deleted. Ooh, I'm coming, Pueblo. I'm coming. Wait. I deleted Murrieta. How did I delete Murrieta? I have no idea what I even did there. Okay, we are back up. And then we will load if any for 3 minutes. Oh, because I X'd out. That's what happened. I tried to just click out. They will sit for 3 minutes. It should probably they all taken off because I didn't do it. So he's sitting. He's gonna take off. But he's waiting. Let's see this. Where are you? I want to see you in the air. Whoa. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. You're just sitting here, flying over the landscape. You got the mountains to your east, the farmlands up in front. I guess that's the west, but whatever. And then some beautiful open grass. So it's a very beautiful site. I just hope people want to actually take it, or we are going to have some financial issues, because that is going to, someone get out. Is going to kill us. All right, I'm going to sit here for a second and see if anyone actually gets dropped off. Oh, Isabel Robinson. Welcome. And then who's right behind? Gabriella Moore. Wow, I thought we'd have to sit here for a bit. But they just walk right up to the plane. The ladder's over there. How do they get in? All right. Well, guess they can just teleport. That'll be a weird thing for me to get stuck on. That out of everything in this game, the physics of how they enter a plane. So we'll let that run for a little bit. I'm assuming it is just costing us a ton of money. I am getting lost here. Anyone waiting? Oh, beautiful. How many people? 4 out of 10. Oh, we have people getting dropped off. All right, yeah. So that's gonna probably cost us a ton of money for right now. But it's okay. It's okay, because it looks cool and our other trains are very profitable. So we can kind of work from there. So the next thing we're going to do is add some fast passenger, because if we look over at our trains, we have unlocked some new, this is not a train depot. You are a train. I have so many train depots everywhere, and I of course I somehow didn't click it. So we unlocked a few different trains that are operating now at 160 kilometers, which is faster than our cargo tracks can handle. And I don't really want to upgrade them because they won't be operating at that speed. I mean, we're at 100 kilometers for this is the one that we have on all of our train lines right now. So we are going to develop a high-speed track specifically for our passengers. And we're going to try to connect as many cities as we can to that as possible. And we will probably, for now, go with, let's see, you have 3,400, you have 29. I guess we'll go with the electric. It's only a little bit more expensive on the maintenance. But I think with how profitable we are right now, I think that'll be fine. And so the first place we're going to update is our current line from Murrieta to Sunnyvale. Now, I was going to kind of maneuver a bunch of tracks around our current station, But I kind of mangled it already. It's already kind of loaded, heavy loaded, and that's only going to get worse for the cargo as we keep going. But the other thing is I want to make sure that, where's our storage? Yeah, I want to make sure that our storage doesn't get too crazy as well. And I have a feeling because there's so many people, we might need a couple trains and more people being able to wait at the station. So to make life easier, I am just going to add a specific passenger station on the other side of Sunnyvale. And we are going to just work with that. I want it. I think we're going to run kind of through here because we're also going to have, I think, a hub over here for people to transfer to different places. So we'll have one line kind of going all the way through, or trains going from city to city. But I think we're also going to have a hub where people, you know, if they're in Gresham, they can go straight in here and then straight out to Murrieta, or Chattanooga can transfer and then take a quicker route to Henderson. I don't know. We're going to get really creative with that down the line. But so for now, let's just let's fix our current one that we have. So let's put, so we're at the longest we can be. And 4 tracks might even be overkill right now. That's totally cool. Because in my mind, we are currently very rich. So we will have this, then a quick little turn around. And then I think more people are going to start using this. So I'm immediately going to come in here and put in some overkill. What is this? 100 passenger, 150. Definitely overkill. But if we're not prepared for the future, then the future will get us. Someone famous said that one time. I don't know who. That was a quote. Wow. Somehow I already messed this up. Construction not possible. What if I lie to you? What if I tell you that it is possible? Not lie to you. All right. And then all right, we can do that. But that leaves you with nothing. So, well, you know what? I said it was overkill. So let's just get rid of it. Oh, it has access. Oh, okay. So we're good. Okay. And then I need to come. We'll have to update this station in the future for the cargo, but right now we don't need to. I need to update this station and update this line. So we're no longer going to definitely pause this game. I should send that. I'm going to have to send that passenger train back to the station, but I don't think it will be able to. All right. I don't want to lose that train. I don't want to have to sell it because it's going to be a huge loss. We'll do that for now until we get it back to the depot. So now we have to start worrying about our high speeds as the train's up. Oh, I'm going to have to delete the depot. All right, well, that train's gone. Get this depot out of here. Delete you. We will sell that train, and then we will restart. Okay. So now we have a fresh start, and let's turn. We're going to need to go up this way, and then we're going to go through the farms. Let's get started. We get, boom, that's max speed, but what if I move it? I like that. And then I have room to fit a couple more tracks in here if I want. It's really slow by the station, but I don't care. The good thing is we have 46 million. I don't want a bridge if I don't need one. I need a bridge just from right there. And then we'll probably go here, and then I think what we're going to do is loop under this bridge and then go right through there. So we'll affect a little bit of traffic sometimes, but very little. We'll take that, and then, all right, we will not go that way because it is slower. We better be able to fit under this bridge. We can. Perfect. And we want to curve back this way. This is gorgeous. Look at this. And then we can run it all the way. We want to bring it a little bit over. I'm not even looking at how much this is costing us. It hasn't really affected our amount much. It feels good to not have to worry about money right now. Then we're going to bring this in. Ooh. Really slow right here. I put the station right in a mountain. That was dumb. Okay. We're going to put this on the outside track. No. We're going to put this on the second track here because we're going to have a second line running back as well. So we'll accept that. It mostly stays at 300, which, by the way, will not affect us for a long time. And then I'm going to run this right back immediately. What a gorgeous train line. Oh, look, you get to see our we're not using it, but look at that oil refinery. How beautiful. Right in the countryside, right where oil should be, right next to the farms. Okay, we're almost there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we will need to probably have to do it a little bit farther out to stay fast. 260 is still pretty fast. That. Then we'll go in the other direction. Not possible. But I want it. Why can't it do exactly what I want? Just so I don't forget, let's put a signal here. Sometimes this can get very frustrating. Need the signal. Why can't I get it on this side of the track? Don't be like this, please. Here we go. I can put it here. Oh, because I was trying to put it where it was already going. And then we'll need a signal over there. We'll need signals coming out. And we'll go to the other side. And we will put in... I'm not going to have too many right now, so I think this will work. We'll put this one in. We'll just kind of have them operating on one side, but we'll probably need to expand the road, signal. Signal. Pretty much all we need at the moment. We can put more kind of throughout, but not really a huge deal. Okay. And then, so we're going to lose some money because there's probably passengers currently on our passenger train line, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. Passenger route, Sunnyvale to Murrieta. We are going to eliminate this. Now we are going to update Murrieta Central, Sunnyvale transfer. Beautiful. This is a new line. After I did all that, and then I made a new line anyway. So we'll call it Pass Murrieta to Sunnyvale. That is, I guess, we are going to have to delete that train. Where is it? I can't find it, of course. Go back in here. Where are you? And I can't. Oh, I can click. No, I deleted the station, so I can't even click the. Get to the line. Here we go. Manage vehicle. And you are going to be sold. See you later. And then I need a brand new, my favorite building. Brain Depot. I'm just convinced it's my favorite building since I have probably 100 of them. And if I was playing on hard mode, this would probably be just awful. But I'm not, because I'm having fun. And I hope you are having fun watching as well. If not, I apologize for wasting your precious time. All right, let's go. I made these electrical, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to go with the ERR class. Ooh, it's classy. CG1. And then let's look at our passenger. So our train can go 160. This can go 150. This can go 180. I guess more expensive, but we have them. Whoa, very expensive. 26 million. And this can hold. That is wild. One train, 30 million. Let's hope our planes are profitable. We could use the cash. All right. So we're going to take that. We're going to buy that and put it Marietta, Sunnyvale. Oh, there's one thing we didn't do. This already has a bus station. But now we need to come down here, put a bus station that is on the wrong side of the street. That would be, I guess it doesn't really matter. We built a loop. Yeah, it's fine. And then let me make sure that we have everything covered as well. So we have a bus line here. This will cover right there. Bus line there. Bus line there. We might need to add an additional one because it seems that the city is expanding in this direction. And then we have one over there. Yeah, this should cover most of the city. And then we can go ahead and delete this stop. We don't need it anymore. And then we'll be able to update that later, but it's not really a focus right now. Go here, manage our bus line, and then let's see. So after Willow Street, we need to delete that because we deleted that bus line. After Birch, I want you to come up here real quick. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see how many buses we have on this line. We have 12. So the same thing, we're going to update this. And then we are perfect. Let's see our new train pop out. Where did I put you popping out? Over here? Looks right. I need to update that line so it takes both sides. But why are you... Did I never... Oh, put you on the wrong track. That's why. I need to update this line. I need a waypoint. No, I don't. What I need is... Go. Like this. It's only operating on one side. So when it comes... Manage line... want you to go, there we go. Now it is going on both sides of the track. So we can add more trains as that gets the other train. Oh, look at this. 1939. Bad year. Bad year. But the train looks cool. Other than that, bad year. So that's gonna hopefully, only 14 people. So it did reset the amount of people. So look how fast it's going. Wow, it is cruising. That is awesome. I wonder if our planes, wow, our planes are very profitable. Where is that? I'm going crazy. I apologize for what I'm probably doing to your screen. How many people are we waiting? So Okay, so they're still not loading too fast. So the 4 is definitely good. Let's go check Pueblo and see how it's operating over here. Wow. 31. All right. We will buy. Let's double our line. See if it becomes double profitable. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is continue, because we're getting all these passengers now by plane. We are going to expand the passenger network of trains out into Pueblo and then get ready for Henderson. I think it's 4. Wow, it's growing really fast. We're going to extend this over here and then extend it into Wichita Falls. And then we will be transferring people. And then on top of that, I mean, we could see here, we're already getting a big bonus from the destinations from having the airport. In theory, it should massively increase once we get a passenger train in here as well. So I want to be careful because we're going to have to go in through here. Wow, look how many people are taking our roads. Where are they? So that's where they're getting a bonus. What are they connected to? Oh, they're connected to Tallahassee. Okay. Okay, Tallahassee. I see you. But we're going to put it on this side. Is this? So unfortunately, all the residential stuff is back here, but I don't want to cross over the connecting road if I don't have to, so I'm not going to. And then we will put in our next station. Passenger station. But, okay, I have to be careful about this because I want to go through there, but yet again, we know we're going to probably end up going to Tallahassee, so I might put it actually a little bit out of the city, and then it's kind of Pueblo demands machine parts. So that machine part factory that we have going in Chattanooga is definitely something we're going to have to connect very soon. But for now, I want passengers. I want people moving. I want my citizens to be happy. The beautiful, beautiful citizens. But actually, if I just move this street up way out of the city. Don't want player. I might have to change that in the future. I think if I put it just way out here, I'll be able to turn to Tallahassee, maybe through the mountains and go around. I guess at that point, hopefully by then we have quite a bit of money, so it won't really be too big of a factor. But we'll do the same thing. I'm not expecting as many passengers, so I'm not going to go too crazy with the line here. And then now I need to figure out, we need to get here. 54 people at the bus line. I hope that the bus is stable. Because one thing is, if you have too many people at the bus lines, that will hurt you. That will be detrimental to your city growth. They will be very upset. Okay, anyway. But my brain can get so distracted. I hope you guys are similar like that. And don't judge me too hard for that. And then, so we'll connect that. This is going to be very expensive. So, don't care about crossing this side, but the train tracks I do care about. So we might, I know, can I just raise it? I want to build a bridge here. Can I build a bridge? If I go up now? There we go. Oop. I built it too close. I think I built it too close is what I did. Okay, let's try this again. Back this up. Back it up, Terry. I think I've made that joke already. But every time I hear that, it's all I can think of. If you don't know what I'm referencing, I feel sorry for you because it's an amazing video. Are they gonna cross? Can I get the bridge? So I can get the bridge over here? Because it's morphing that track right there. Oh, I can just extend. I'm an idiot. What a fool. Okay. So, sorry if I'm zooming in and out too quickly. I just want to make sure, yeah, there's enough room for a second track. We'll do that. And then this is going to probably cost us a lot. Or not. It will not be expensive at all. 1.5 million. It's not cheap, but expensive might be a wrong word. And then, I mean, this is so much. It's pretty much just a straight shot. So this is awesome. People are going to love me. I wonder, they just see things getting built by these corporations, but they're instant. So does the corporation have God powers? There's no construction time. Even though it's 1940, is there some kind of weird? My brain is weird. I'm sorry. Just you're gonna have to just deal with that. Then we're gonna run it right back and do the same thing. Tallahassee is a chemical plant. I wonder if they have consumer goods up there, because that is something that we have not added. Right now, we've essentially covered about two products in most of our cities. I think Sunnyvale is getting 3, which is why it's our largest city, because it's getting the most products in. I guess in theory I shouldn't connect it here, and I should connect it all to a single line and then build it like a transfer line, but for my needs, just tell me that's a cargo hub. Ugh. Brutal. Pause. Oh, this is brutal. Not a big deal, but it kind of is. Can't do that again. Back. Oh, 87. That is very upsetting. I get so excited about my trains. I didn't even notice. Boom. Okay. And then we'll do a little transfer right here. How fast can we make it? 289. That will do. Put in a signal here. A signal there. And then a beautiful bridge through the mountains, or train tracks, I should say. And then we will need a transfer. Make it fast. 300, perfect. We will need a signal here. Here. And I don't think we need one there, but we're going to do it anyway. And then we'll make a new line. Oh, look, we have $30 million. We can afford the train. Pueblo West. So this is past Sunnyvale to Pueblo. Perfect. And then for the final touches, we must build the most beautiful building. The most beautiful building there ever was. The train depot. There's got to be a way, if they're all connected, to get the trains there. Maybe if they are, it's fine. But we will build our big beautiful train. Electric, 13 million. What does this one cost? 11. So I'd only be saving a little bit. And I guess I could, in theory, slow it down and make the cargo a little lower. So I don't think we're gonna need as big capacity, because Pueblo doesn't even have a city route, I don't think. Oh, it does. We just built it for the planes. Oh, this is perfect. And then we will buy that. Sunnyvale. And then I just want to make sure they're using both tracks here. Sunnyvale to Pueblo, manage line. In Sunnyvale, I want it to come in on track 1. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that is beautiful. And then we already have the bus route going to Sunnyvale. We are going to need more buses. I don't know how many more. It might be overkill, but. And then you're going to need a new bus stop out over here to bring people into the city. And how many? So you should be fine. You shouldn't be getting too many people out over here. But we'll have to check on that later. I mean, you only have 4 people. And let's go to your bus line. And this is Taylor Street. So in between Taylor. Oh, it goes this way. Okay, so Miller. Why would it circle back? Oh, because I built this huge extension? Okay, let's... If I go this way, will you come this way? Thank you. I don't want our buses turning around and slowing down. And there we go. We have another passenger line established. Beautiful. Our people are moving all over the place. Look at how many people are waiting for the planes. I will wonder, though, if building this new train line, let's say if people were trying to get to Sunnyvale, they were flying to Murrieta and then taking the train. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects our train profit. Because right now we are, oh my God, 4 million, 5 million. And we're currently close to, before I add more planes to this, I want to make sure that this number doesn't go down, because as the passenger line comes in, are less people going to be inclined to fly all the way to Murrieta. But, oh, how did I end up in the mountain? All right. I want to see, what's Murrieta's growth look like? This is an issue. We have 49 people waiting. 60%. That is amazing. And we finally fixed the fuel line last episode, which it looks like it could be even better. I mean, or not. The consumption. So we might need to work on that a little bit. I mean, we're having leftover fuel, but all of this is going to continue on the line. Okay. Who is next? Wichita. I mean, so short, you could argue that a train line might not be profitable. The trains are cool. Train lines are very cool. So this line might actually go all the way out. Now that I'm thinking this out loud, because it's so short to Wichita, we might need to actually just have a full line go from Sunnyvale through Wichita, through Wichita out to Gresham. Because that might be the only way to actually make it profitable. But where's a good spot? I'm trying to think about where could we put something here. I mean, you could wrap around Wichita and then go to this side of Gresham. I think that makes sense. It will cost us more money because we'll have to go through so many mountains. But I mean, we were already talking about how this is where the residents are. So most people will actually be able to walk to I think we're going to do it. You know, sometimes you got to go through gut, even though it might not make any sense. I mean, this costs $2 million just to put, but it's okay. And then the good thing is it's already angled where we can actually connect it to Henderson. Well, oh, I'm getting so excited about my passengers, my train lines. That was weird. That was a weird voice I just did, but I don't care because I did it, and now it's going to be in the video, and you're all going to love it. Yeah, I'm going to assume we're going to have to tunnel. We're not an engineer, so maybe we don't plan things the best, but this isn't the real world. It's a video game, so we can easily do it. We're going to do it. Okay, so now we're going to go to Sunnyvale. Okay, so now what we need to do is go to Sunnyvale over here, and we need to make the track go to Wichita. I think we're only going to use one line because, like I said, I want to have a hub over here, so I want one line going to the hub. Where am I going? We are going this way. Can we, let's just make this really expensive. Can we Oh, they're already a tunnel. So if we stay above ground, we actually won't interfere with the cargo line. Did that just reset? Oh my God. That is brutal. Okay. So are we at 300? We lower that? Perfect. Look at that money just skyrocketing. Too much slope. Okay, so we messed that up. I think if we start from the bridge, I'm deleting trees. Can I delete this? Why can't I click it? Delete. I think if we start from the bridge, we should be fine. I started down at the end, and then, so let's raise it. Too much slope. Collision. So it's in the tunnel now, but I don't want it in the tunnel. How did I get all the way over there? Okay, we can go. Okay, we're back. Let's see, where were we? The game crashed as I was trying to go through the mountains here. So, yeah, so that happened. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. All right, so go this way. Back to what we're doing. And then this is still above ground, so we shouldn't be affecting the tunnel underneath. And then we can wrap this way. It's funny, I'm not even looking at our money anymore. That's kind of where we're at. And I love that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here, actually. And then we're going to operate from this side. Because I don't know where it'll have to be to stay fast. It might have to be... I mean, I want it to be fast, but I don't want it to go... Where is that in relation to the track? I think we can give up some speed, especially since it's not going to affect us for a while. And then maybe we get 300 kilometer trains, we can reevaluate. Too much slope. Great. Well, this is awkward. Excuse me, sir. You could... Oh, again. I mean, what happens if we just connect it? Let's just see if we just connect this straight where we want it to go. Up here. Where is it? There's a tunnel in there? Where's the end of it? What is this? Okay, we are having some technical difficulties here, trying to figure this out. All right, so I can... let's just get it out here and then see if we can connect. Geez, this is a tall mountain. How low? Can we get it low anywhere? Okay, we can get it low here, but we can't. This is white. We are in a pickle here. All right, let's delete that. Give us a little bit more runway. The stress this is giving me is... But I don't... Like, we don't need it to be... Yeah, I guess that works. It's actually top speed, too. For most of it. I guess we just don't question it. That actually connected, though? That's the rule? I guess it is. Okay. Well, we did magic, I think. All right. And then we will make a new line. Call this Wichita to Sunnyvale. So pass Wichita to... Where's this even going? Sunnyvale. I mean, we're building just beautiful, beautiful path. Oh my God. Pass Wichita to Sunnyvale. All right. And I think for this one, no, I can't. We got to build another one, another train depot. They're the best. I don't even know where I would build this one. I might just have to get it on the track and delete it. I think if I throw it in here, I can connect over here. So we will. If anyone has a suggestion on a better way to get these trains onto the tracks, please let me know. Because it is something I've been dealing with since I started playing this game. And I think we are going to just set up one more train, and then we're going to see how profitable all these are before we get out to Gresham. I want to see if this one is profitable, because if it is, I might just set up the hub and then take this into the hub, and then Gresham can just kind of go into the hub like everyone else, or we can send it on through. So we'll do that. We will buy our electric train. You think these are good for the environment? An electric train in 1941. Yet again, still bad years. But anyway, I'm assuming all the electricity is just coal and oil. So it's probably, ooh, new buses, the twin coach, new planes. It's funny, now we're at the point where I can actually see new vehicles and get excited. Before I couldn't even keep up with how much they cost. So it wasn't worth getting excited about. So we're only gonna have one train on this. So let's do mediocre. These things are so heavy. I haven't even been checking. This is definitely going to have to stay good if we want this to work efficiently. Because unlike our previous trains, these are definitely going to go through the mountains pretty harshly. So we'll buy this one for now, and then we can always put like 2 or 3 of them on the line. Wichita to Sunnyvale. Whoa, what is that? Is this right? Why do I feel like a bunch of lines just turned weird colors all at the same time? Oh, it's just because, see, this is why you color code them. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do is we do not have a bus route. So we need a bus route. So we are going to connect too much slope. Oh, okay. That's intriguing. Let me connect over here, maybe. This is going to be still too... No, okay. Looks like the same angle to me, but I guess my eyes are dumb. So a bus route here, which only covers the train depot. Okay. Then we'll have a bus route here. One out over here. So I guess the slope is really determining like how many people can actually be affected by the bus line. Then looks like we're expanding this way, so I do want a couple of them. Okay, we'll make a new line real quick. What did I do? No. New line. Down to this one. No, we don't want that. Stop that. I want to go this way. Beautiful train line that we just... And we'll just have to circle around. Well, I probably could have done that more efficiently, but as I always say, this is where we live now. This is Wichita. That's a fun word to spell, Wichita. Bus line. Ooh, we get to see our new buses. Where's our vehicle? Over here. The twin coach, 50 kilometers per hour with a 14-person capacity and a double loading speed. Did we have a double loading speed before? We did. So they're faster, but I don't think the city streets can even handle 50 kilometers per hour. I'm not even sure it'll be worth it by how many stops they have, but the 14 people is very nice. So next episode, when we focus on doing a lot of the upgrades after we connect once we see how this is profitable. Because I think we might leave the passengers for here for now, because we've just connected a lot of cities, and we need to make sure that they're actually working efficiently before we start just adding in more and more cities. So we'll start here. In the next episode, we will upgrade all of our, we'll take a look at the roads. And I mean, because just looking at these roads here, we can make assumptions on what they are. So like, looks like this is a small street, which can only handle 30. Oh, medium street. Okay, so they can handle the 50. So we will, yeah, so next episode, we'll pop in. We will kind of take a look to see where our passenger routes are, see if they've stayed profitable. I just want to, we can take a look here at, we have 10 out of 10, but as I was saying, there's no one really waiting anymore. So we might have to keep an eye on this plane, because people now can essentially take a train all the way. Or if they were trying just to go to Sunnyvale, they can take a train to Sunnyvale as opposed to flying to Murrieta and then training in. So I do want to take a look at the new plane that we got, though, right before we sign off here. So let's take a look. Switch vehicle. What is our new plane? We got two. So this is cargo. Originally developed for use in the Second World War, thousands of C-47s were converted for civilian use at the end of the war. Oh, cool. Some of them are still in use today. Oh, that's really cool. And it's 10 passengers, 2 times loading speed, 10. So what's the difference? Oh, it's just like the military. It's just the military version. Oh, this one specifically, yeah. Oh, that's cool. So it's just a little bit of plane history. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's see. Wow, it is much less profitable now that we put in the train line. So we might have to adjust that in the next episode as we kind of take a look around. Passenger train from Murrieta. Oh, that's the old train line, and line 1 is fake. So we'll see. Yeah, we are really making a lot of money now. So, all right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow along. Please let me know in the comments if you have any advice on the train depots, because I am just plopping them all over the map. And I look forward to doing some more of these in the future. So talk to you guys later.